Everybody. These are my two scientists here, and we're going to do another science experiment. This science experiment is actually going to take about 3 days to see the results. Very short and simple, easy materials that you'll use, but it'll take 3 days before you finally see the results. So what you'll need is a bone, preferably a chicken bone, and you'll need vinegar and a cup to hold the vinegar and the chicken bone. So what I want to do is I just want to show you, here's a chicken bone, just a regular chicken bone, all the meat off. And I want to show you, it is a hard chicken bone. And what we're going to do, and I'm using a water bottle that I cut the top off. I'm going to drop the chicken bone into the water bottle, and then I'm going to pour vinegar into it. So once I do that, I'm going to let this sit, so you can see the bone. I'm going to let this sit for 3 days, minimum 3 days. You want it to sit for 3 days. So what I did is I have here one that has been sitting for 3 days. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour all the vinegar out so that I can get the bone. Then I'm going to make sure that I wipe it off really good because I want to make sure that I get as much of the vinegar off of the bone as possible. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to let my scientists actually feel the bone and squeeze it.
It's squishy.
That's what it is. It's squishy. Yes, come on, Simeon. You can feel the bone also. It's squishy. Now, what you must do is you must wash your hands as soon as we're done. And that's for you too. Once you touch the bone after the 3 days, you have to make sure that you wash your hands. And as they said, it's squishy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how easily it is. It's to bend. Easy to bend. Yes. Okay. Well, let me tell you the science behind that. Vinegar actually has something in it that actually wears away at the calcium in the bones. Now, these bones can be similar to the bones that we have in our body. So, when you're not getting enough calcium, because remember, the vinegar strips the calcium away from the bones, and that's why it's so important that we make sure that we eat enough foods that are rich in calcium. Because if we don't eat enough foods that are rich in calcium, this is what happens to our bones. And when our bones get weak, they get brittle, they break, and then we won't be able to walk and hold pencils and grab things and feed ourselves. Our bones get very, very weak. Now, naturally, as we age, our bones get weak. So it's very important for us to eat calcium-rich foods so that our bones don't turn like this at all. So do you guys know anything that we can eat that is rich in calcium?
Yes.
What are you?
Yogurt.
Oh, yogurt is something that you can eat that's rich in calcium. What about you?
Milk.
Milk is something that you can eat that's rich in calcium. As a matter of fact, you can eat any of the dairy products, cheese, things like that, dairy products that have a lot of calcium in it. Other than dairy products, can you think of something else?
Green.
Greens, that's right. Collard greens, spinach, kale, any of the greens. You can eat greens. They're rich in calcium. Can you think of anything else?
Broccoli.
Broccoli, very good. Nuts. All of those things are rich in calcium. So in order to keep your bones strong, make sure that you eat foods that are rich in calcium. That way, if your bones are strong, your muscles can be strong. Have a great day.
Bye.